The 27 teenagers who reside at the Wagner's youth facility in Hattieville now have new basketball gear to enjoy the sport through a generous donation by the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. Today, the head of that religious sect in Belize, Imam Naveed Mangla, presented the facility with new basketballs, backboards, and rims. It was a donation that has been long in the making.
So we came here a couple months ago, and we offered to Mr. Marion that we would like to work together and tell us what are different avenues that the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat or the Ahmadiyya Basketball League can serve. And so we looked at the boards, and this is something that an initiative that we have been working on for the last 2 years or so. So we thought that this will be a good way to help the inmates here to do something positive while they spend their time here.
And basketball is going to add to the options that the youths now have to stay positively engaged. Colby Foundation's CEO, Virgilio Murillo, is grateful for this first-of-its-kind gesture.
We've gotten donations for other things, and in sports, football. We've always been blessed with football equipment and clothing and so forth. But we've never had for basketball, and I think this was a very kind gesture on the part of Mr. Mangla and the Ahmadiyya group, and we sincerely appreciate it, and I'm sure that we're going to put these little boys, as well as the guys from the adult population, we're going to keep them busy and keep them engaged in sport as one of those disciplines that will assist them in changing their lives altogether. Prisons, again, like I always say, is about order and discipline, and every prisoner who violates a rule run the risk of being charged and adjudicated and penalized for breaking those rules. So the sports does show them it shows them a sportsmanship way of behaving.
But sometimes it takes more than sportsmanship to proceed with the game. Commissioner of the Ahmadiyya Basketball League, Rodvern Lino, agrees that like everything else in life, it boils down to instilling discipline.
It is actually an avenue for them to express themselves or even their anger, and so that they don't get into other mischiefs or something like that.
When you find that anger does take over on the court, how do you manage it?
Well, it is managed in several ways. As a coach, you call a timeout and have them sit on the bench and then have a little short conversation with them. But also, there are sometimes when, as a coach, you can't stop the game at that time, so then the referee have to deal with it, like call a technical foul or something like that.
It teaches you how to win, how to lose, leadership skills, most importantly, how to win after losing.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Marion Ali.